Hello everyone. Myself, lecturer Miss Aditi Anil Kushare, Master of Pharmacy in Quality Assurance Techniques from Kekewag Institute of Pharmacy, Chandori, Nasik. Today we are going to discuss about the topic emulsion, that is emulsifying agents from pharmaceutics too. So the topics to be covered from this session are as follows: Introduction to emulsion as a biphasic liquid dosage form, emulsifying agent, then selection of emulsifying agents and classification of emulsifying agents. Let's see about the definition of emulsions. An emulsion is a thermodynamically unstable system consisting of at least two immiscible liquid phases, one of which is dispersed phase as globules, that is also called as internal phase, which is present in the lesser concentration in the other liquid phase. Other liquid phase is also called as continuous phase or external phase, which is present in the excess concentration as compared to dispersed globules or internal phase, and this system is stabilized by a third substance called emulsifying agent. Let's discuss about emulsifying agent. Emulsifying agent are the third substance or the agent which produce the film at the interface between two immiscible liquids and that is stabilize the system. Those agents are called emulsifying agent or emulsifier or emulgent. Then let's see the characteristics of emulsifiers and pharmaceutically acceptable emulsifiers that must have stability, means it must be stable, it must be compatible with the other ingredients, it must be non-toxic, it must possess the little odor, taste or color, and it should not interfere with the stability of efficacy of the active agent. That is, there must not be any incompatibility between active pharmaceutical ingredient API and these emulsifying agents. Criteria for the selection of emulsifying agents: an ideal emulsifying agent should possess the following characteristics. It should be able to reduce the interfacial tension between the two immiscible liquids. It should be physically and chemically stable, inert and compatible with the other ingredients of the formulation. It should be non-irritant and non-toxic in the concentration used. It should be organoleptically inert, that is, it should not impart any color, odor or taste to the preparation. It should be able to produce and maintain the required viscosity of the preparation. It should be able to form a coherent film around the globules of the dispersed phase, and it should prevent the coalescence of the droplet of the dispersed phase. Then next, let's see in detail about the classification of emulsifying agents. First class is natural emulsifying agents from vegetable sources: acacia, tragacanth, agar, pectin and starch. Then second one, natural emulsifying agent which is obtained from animal sources: gelatin, egg yolk and wool fat. Third class, that are semi-synthetic polysaccharides. It includes methyl cellulose and sodium carboxymethyl cellulose. Fourth one, synthetic emulsifying agents. It includes three types: anionic, cationic, non-ionic. Anionic, containing negative charged, cationic, containing positive charged ions, and non-ionic, in which both positive negative charge are absent. Fifth one, inorganic emulsifying agents, in that there are four types: milk of magnesia, magnesium oxide, magnesium trisilicate and bentonite. Sixth one, that are saponins. Seventh, alcohols, in that A. cholesterol, B. carboxylases, C. lecithin. Let's see what we learned from this topic emulsion, that is emulsifying agents, the learning outcomes are: what is emulsion as a biphasic liquid dosage form? Then emulsifying agent, selection of emulsifying agent, and last one, in a brief classification of emulsifying agent. Thank you.